Hello folks, I am the old sergeant. Let me tell you about my first experience with police. I was around 9 years old and a foster child in Pennsylvania. Foster children were moved every 2 weeks to prevent attachments from being formed. In one foster home, I made the mistake of complaining the milk was sour. I was so badly beaten, it would be over a year before I would recover physically. Fortunately, my screams of pain were heard by the neighbors that called the police. I was terrified, in the dark, and in a great deal of pain. The police officer found me in the basement. I was stuck to a blanket by the blood on my back. He told me I was safe now. No one would hurt me again. He hugged me and picked me up with the blanket and took me away from the terror. To me, every cop is that man. In my 20 years in the military, I was in harm's way for just 1 year. The police are in harm's way every day of their career. Usually, far more police are killed in line of duty each year than military. In the large cities run by Democrats, the police departments keep getting their funding cut, so it gets harder and harder to effectively protect and serve the citizens in their area. Who gets hurt the most? The poor. It is easy for politicians to blame the police for all the problems of poor citizens. The poor are indoctrinated from childhood to fear the police. These politicians and the mob leaders you see standing before cameras screaming hatred toward police and calling for the police to be defunded are just pure evil. They are part of the insurgency to take down our country. Their aim to take down the first line of defense. In Minneapolis, the city council announced intent to disband the police department. Of course, that sounds completely crazy. What they intend to do is replace the police with social justice warriors. Criminals will be treated as the victims. Imagine you call for help in Minneapolis because a criminal is breaking into your house. The social justice warriors come to your house. They arrest you for interfering with a criminal. You see, you are a privileged bigot, and the criminal deserves your stuff for past historical grievances. This will lead to the complete destruction of the city. That is what the insurgency, the communists, Antifa, George Soros, Black Lives Matter, and the Chinese Communist Party wants. It is time to bring in the military to retake the city from the evil that have captured it. Numerous Democrat-controlled major cities are looking at defunding their police departments. The politicians are on the side of the communist insurgents. Seattle, Washington. Protesters in Seattle have seized several city blocks for themselves in the aftermath of Seattle police pulling out of their East Precinct station and have declared it an autonomous cop-free zone. We should consider this captured territory by the insurgency, by the communist terrorist organizations such as Antifa and Black Lives Matter. Once again, time for military intervention. While rioters came out using the death of one person as an excuse to steal, injure, kill, and destroy, almost 100 police officers have been killed in 2020. When James Woods started tweeting about the officers killed in the line of duty this year, his Twitter account was locked. This shows that many major companies, especially social media, are in the hands of communists who will stifle wrongthink. Talking about the brave men and women that die protecting us is wrongthink. And instead of mourning the police, Their deaths are to be celebrated. Another oppressor is gone. Let me encourage you to go to the Officer Down Memorial page. It shows you the police officers we have lost in the line of duty. People need to see their faces. They need to see the valuable lives lost. People need to see the cost of keeping us safe. For years, I have had this blue light as my porch light. It is to show my support of the local police. As the police drive through my neighborhood, they will see that light and know it means support and appreciation for the sacrifices they make each day to serve and protect my community. I encourage everyone to change their porch lights to blue and keep it that way year-round. Now more than ever, it is time to back our police departments. I can imagine the ghost of the police officer that rescued me is still protecting children, even now. I am the old sergeant. Stay informed, prepared, active, prayerful, and as always, stay vigilant.